Did I scare you? It's me. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Coreboy back at it again today with a new video. And today we're over on some XDefiant. I know I haven't had an XDefiant video out in a couple of days, so we're over here. We are currently working on the M4, but recently, if you can't tell, we finished the RPK. And right here is my build on it. It's the lightweight barrel, the pistol grip, reflex optic, fast mag, and folded. I'm going to show this again, hopefully at the end of the video, and I'll fucking remember to, because I sometimes forget to do that, but I will show you all that here shortly. Also, I have a cough, and it still sucks, but it's cool. We're dealing with it. Right now, this is what I'm running on the M4. I'm still kind of leveling it up right now. I'm at like level 9, I think, but we're here. We're doing the thing. We're playing. We're getting the levels out. I haven't played in a couple of days, so I am a little bit behind compared to some other people. There's some new bundles in the store as well, or new skins and shit like that. I have thought about buying this luminescent one, but it's not on the character that I play a lot whenever I play Echelon, so I might not get it. I'm, of course, still waiting for the Season 1 update. I know most people are. It comes out here, I think, within the next month or so. I think it's the next month. So whenever that comes out, you know, your boy's going to be grinding. We're going to be having some fun. I actually don't need to play Libertad this game. I need to switch over to get kills on this map, so we're going to do our typical cleaners, because that's what most... Yeah, I don't know if we have enough cleaners or not. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we could do one more. Go ahead, Church. Go ahead and switch over. But yeah, we've been playing some XDefiant here and there. Not too much as of late because the new Halo update. I've been playing that a lot. Of course, Halo's always going to be my main form of content, but I like doing these XDefiant videos here and there, and that's just always fun to me. But there's a lot of things going on right now in the gaming world, in the world of Halo, in the world of just games in general. As well as XDefiant. I know a lot of people are still playing and still loving this game, and that makes me genuinely really happy because, listen, this game is some of the most fun that I've had. Where did like half my rounds go? But I've not had this much fun playing a arcadey FPS in a long time, to be completely honest, and I have been having an absolute blast with this game. I know there's like points where I kind of get irritated with it, and I get pissed off at certain things like meta and shit, but overall, this game is just a blast to play. Like, the weapons feel good, the characters feel good, the movement feels good. It's just overall, like, been a super positive experience playing this game. And, honestly, I don't see myself stop playing it, like, anytime soon. Of course, I know there's a lot of people saying, like, oh, everybody's going to stop playing this when the new COD drops. I highly doubt that. This game has kind of brought a lot of old COD players back just due to how this game plays and how it feels. So, I don't see that happening at all, really. I do hope that the game does have an extremely long lifespan, especially with like all the stuff that the devs are going to be adding to this game, like with the new maps, new weapons, new factions. I know some people have been talking, and I do hope this is like something that does happen. I hope we get more in-depth factions, like with more abilities that you can simultaneously change in between characters. I think that would be really, really cool to see. Something kind of like close to, I guess, like a perk system, but it's like for each individual class, like somewhere you could like reload faster, or like an extra like healing ability for Libertad and stuff like that. I think that would just be really cool to see. I wouldn't mind even seeing like a stim grenade where you could like throw it down on the map somewhere and it like pulls up a fucking thing for it, but like not like the normal like stim kind of gas thing works, where it's either like the canister that you pop up or you like lay it down on the floor. Something like a grenade where like if I see like a teammate from a distance, I can like throw it at him and he can heal from that. I think that'd be super cool. With Echelon, I don't even know exactly what I would like to see, just because, like, Echelon kind of is, like, overall, around and around, probably my favorite to play, especially with, like, the invisible stuff, the intel suit and shit like that. I think the intel suit probably is going to get a little bit of a nerf in the first season, but we'll see when that comes around and see if that does happen or not. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think it's still going to have a use no matter what, because it's really good for intel on maps. And last I heard, it's not available in ranked, which I think is a little bit weird because we don't have a ping system or anything, which honestly kind of sucks. I never thought I'd be like a huge fan of ping system in games until I started playing games that have ping systems in them. And then I realized, oh wow, these are like actually extremely useful for intel on enemies and like where people are on maps. So I know that we are getting that. I honestly can't wait till that comes out, because that's just going to, I think, help improve how this game plays significantly, especially in a ranked setting. When I'm playing like with some of my friends who were like super heavy into like winning and everything, it would just be nice to have that, because honestly, some of these maps, I don't think anybody's like really like learned all the callouts for them yet, or like where people are. So I think until then, I think a ping system's going to work well. And we'll see what that does for the game. I know that I'm really excited for Season 1 and just, like, the weapons they're going to be adding, the maps, and hopefully the new game modes they're adding, which I hope it's the Search and Destroy-like mode, which has been kind of thrown around and teased here and there. I really do hope we see that come out here soon, because S&D is one of my favorite things to play in arcade shooters, especially, like, old COD and shit. Played a lot of S&D back in the day. So I do hope we see that. I hope something like that does end up popping up in the game here soon within the next maybe update or two, with the seasonal content. I hope the maps they put out are really good as well. I always worry about, like, additional maps coming into a game and them just being kind of meh and okay and not anything that, like, most people, like, would really sit down and want to play heavily. But I do hope overall they are good and people actually enjoy playing them. I know that most of the ones in my other main game, Halo, are typically pretty good, especially the ones that 343 actually makes and not just, like, the Forge Creator ones. Like, there's been some good Forge maps that we've seen in the game, but I think most people agree that the dev-made maps, when they have, like, the full access to the assets, are even better. But that's what happens when a game comes close to its end of life, and, we'll see what we get. But overall, I've been having a lot of fun with this game. Just sitting here fucking enjoying it, playing it to death, as much as I absolutely can, at least. Of course, in 3 days, we have the Xbox Showcase, so I'm going to be watching that, may do a video on it as well. I don't know if I'm going to stream it or not. I've debated on trying to see if anybody wants to, like, sit down and watch it on stream, and then we'll do, like, a full, like, talk session about it, but we'll see what happens with that. Or who knows, I may, like, get a couple of friends together. We may, like, sit down and watch it together and then just do, like, a really big video on it. I'm still doing the big Halo video that I've had planned here for a little bit, but I don't know when exactly that's going to be done and out, because it's a lot of editing, first off, and it's working with another creator as well, and I gotta, make sure that his time works with mine and everything. So stream today may be starting a little bit late, but I'm going to stream for a good long while. I'm going to at least try to stream for a good long while. That's kind of my plan at the moment. And we'll see how that goes for sure. I think it'll be fun. We're going to play some XDefiant, I think. We're also going to play some Halo and, get some grinding done over there. Or who knows, it may just be a Halo stream. Depends on who hops on tonight. If we're going to go and grind out some ranked for a good couple of hours, we'll see. And that's what it all comes down to, is if the homies run and we're grinding ranked or not, if we're just playing solo by ourselves. I mean, I've been having a blast with Halo, especially since Free For All is back in full time, and listen, I ain't gonna stop. I've been going for clips, going for shots. We actually hit a shot last night, our first game on Free For All last night, and it was kind of hilarious. Of course, I'm not showing a lot of my clips right now that I've been hitting, because I'm saving them for another thing that I'm gonna possibly end up working on, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm doing that right now. You all will probably see those in the future, though, and you'll all see the shit that I've been hitting, and it'll just be fun. But if you also stop by the streams, you'll be seeing me go for clips, hit shots, do whatever. I also sometimes post them on Twitter, so you can go follow over there. There's always a link below for all my socials, so you can go follow there if you'd like to, and you get early access to the shit that Core Boy does in video games. But yeah, on top of that, I know there's been a lot of drama in the Halo community as of late due to something that happened at HCS London, which was the disqualification of Complexity with a decision that Sparty had made. I've thought about doing a whole video on it, but probably not going to. I'm just gonna talk about it in light. While I agree kind of what Sparty did was probably not the brightest idea and probably should have went over with it with the officials before making that decision, he didn't use what people were saying in the game, and he didn't even have cheats on. It was literally just a way to optimize the PC to run better, which I have my own take on that personally, which is, listen, if you're playing in a competitive event, especially something that's on LAN where connectivity, like FPS, everything that needs to be working at the best it absolutely can be, if somebody's having so many issues to the point where they need to go, like, upload their own, like, enhancements or reinstall the OS itself, should probably be taken a look at before that happens, just so, there's no issues when people are playing. Because, listen, if I was playing for that much money, if I was in one of those teams, I would be just as pissed as the player themselves. I think the ruling of him being kicked out of the HCS or banned until the next season is a little bit ridiculous, especially since I think most people know that Halo Infinite is aiming the end of its lifespan. It's just kind of ridiculous. Like, I don't think that should be what happens. I think, first of all, I get it, they're upset with what he did, but like I said, he didn't even use it in a game. He just used it in warm-ups and practice. So even then, he wasn't even using it in an official game. He was just using it during their practice modes just to, hone in and everything before they actually started playing against the other teams. So, personally, I think it's a little bit ridiculous. I don't think it should be that rough on him. But I don't know. I think they're probably going to end up reverting it. I know a lot of people have been like, hey, this is ridiculous. This shouldn't be happening. But we'll see what happens by the end of the season or whenever ATL comes around, which I'm super excited to sit down and watch because, listen, I love watching HCS tournaments. Halo is one of my favorite games to watch competitively, like that and Gears of War. Like my two games I do keep up with quite often. And I don't know. I hope they revert that decision, but who knows? We'll see what happens as time goes on. I think they will. I know a lot of people have been very upset. And listen, I know people have their own opinions, but whenever legit pro players are sitting here like, hey, this is ridiculous, you shouldn't do that, you should probably listen to the pro players. They're the ones who are actually playing these tournaments, and they would understand the reasoning as to why something would happen. And Spartan has already done his full statement and everything. He did a video and an interview talking about it. So if you care more about that, you should definitely go check it out. But that's all for today, guys. I'm going to be hopping out of here. I love you all. Come watch the stream tonight, and I will catch you later. Oh, wait. No, I won't. Because I'm stupid. And I just almost forgot to do the thing that I said I was going to do. Let's back out. Boom. Also, right here. It's the RPK setup. This is what I was running while I was going for it to get to level 50. It's the lightweight barrel, which increases ADS speed and movement speed. It does dampen your short and medium range, but this thing has crazy range on it anyway. You'll not even notice it. Pistol grip, so increases your sprint to shoot time and your min and max spread accuracy. Listen, I'm going to be honest, recoil control on this thing is not that bad. It's fairly easy, so you don't even need to worry about it dampening that at all. And then we got the reflex sight. It's what I run on most weapons. Fast mag, it gives 5 extra rounds in the magazine, a 40% increase to reload speed. What are you doing, Colt? But it does take down your ADS speed and flinch control, which is why I have these two on here. And then also the folded stock, which does take down your min and max spread accuracy. Yet again, you're really not going to notice it, but it does increase your movement speed by 5%, which is huge for this weapon because it is kind of fucking slow. So that's what I've been running currently. Over here on the M4, I really don't know exactly what my build's going to be as we continue on, but we will definitely figure it out, and I'm going to do a whole video on that. What are we doing? He's over here making so much noise, but I love him, so I'm not going to get mad at him. But, yeah, so right here's all the weapons we have done so far. The MP5, MDR, Vector, TAC-50, which I've still been using because I just like going for clips. The M249, the RPK. I know people have more weapons than I have done, but, you know, as soon as Double XP comes back, we're going to be grinding out some weapons, so we are for sure going to get more done. What are you doing? Why are you so hyper? Are you having fun? Okay. But, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Of course, always, you can always hit the subscribe button. You can also leave a like as well. You can go call me a dumbass if you want to in the comments. You can do any of that. But I will catch you all later. Of course, like I said a minute ago, come check out the stream tonight. Come hang out with us and come have fun. And I will catch you later.